Hello, hi, I'm Jennifer Lynn Simpson. Here in the chocolate room, the chocolate lounge, very vibey. A lot of high vibes going on in here. This is my first time in Opelika, Alabama. I have fallen in love with it. I was here playing the Opelika Songwriters Festival, which was amazing. And I got inspired on the way here on the drive up to Opelika a couple days ago, and I wrote a song. So this is called Alabama. Maybe Opelika, Alabama. We'll see. Anyway, here it is. Light is changing on the highway. Shadows chasing down those pines. They're getting taller by the mile. Crazy, so am I. We all dream of starting over. Yeah, we think about it sometimes. Pack the good in an old suitcase, leave the rest behind. I'll find a four-leaf clover and make a wish as I'm crossing over into Alabama at the Georgia state line. All these towns are getting warmer and smaller as I drive. All I need's a nail and hammer and a dream I can call mine. Opelika, Alabama, sweet as cherry wine. We all want a taste of freedom, like the clothes hanging on the line. A little breeze, a little sunshine, tethered but free to fly. And we honor the ones who came before us, how they fought to survive. There's all smiling down now, watching as we shine. I'll find a four-leaf clover and make a wish as I'm crossing over into Alabama at the Georgia state line. All these towns are getting smaller and warmer as I drive. All I need is a nail and a hammer and a dream I can call mine. Opelika, Alabama, sweet as cherry wine. Sweet as cherry wine. I found a four-leaf clover and made a wish as I crossed it over into Alabama at the Georgia state line. All these towns are getting smaller and sweeter as I ride. All I need is a nail and a hammer and a dream I can call mine. Opelika, Alabama, sweet as cherry wine. Sweet as cherry wine. Sweet as cherry wine. Light is changing on the highway. Shadows running down those pines. They're getting taller by the mile. Crazy, so am I. It's crazy, so am I. Crazy, so am I. Okay, that's only the second time I've ever played that song.
When was the first time you played it?
Yesterday. I played it for the first time Saturday night. Well, I wrote it that day, but I figured I had to play it for the people of Opelika, given that they inspired it. So, at the Opelika Songwriter Festival, the second annual Opelika Songwriter Festival. Yeah. You can tell I've been singing for 3 days. I can hear it in my voice. I like it. I sound a little raspy and sexier. Okay. Next up. Ready? Okay. This song is called Be the Moon, and I wrote it about 8 months after my dog Rufus passed away. Anyway, Be the Moon. She keeps our feet planted on the ground, all the while she's madly spinning round. She sits there in her certainty, flying high with no fear of coming down. Well, she's shining bright even though she stands alone, reflecting back the love the sun has shown. She gives it all away 'cause she could see the others need what she now knows. That we all have a bright side we should give away, and our dark side isn't something we need to hide. There's always someone looking up for you to light the way. So be the moon in someone else's sky. Watches us gently while we sleep, giving us permission to dream. She smiles down from time to time, quietly reminding us to see that we all have a bright side that we should give away, and our dark side isn't something we need to hide. There's always someone looking up for you to light the way. So be the moon in someone else's sky. And even when she's lonely and feels like she could cry, she pulls herself together and moves the tides. Those stars are always hanging around, admiring the light she's beaming down. They twinkle as she passes by, holding her up without a sound. Because we all have a bright side that we should give away, and our dark side isn't something we need to hide. There's always someone looking up for you to light the way. So be the moon in someone else's sky. Well, we're all the moon in someone else's sky. it's funny how songs come. Like, I typically will have an idea and then go to the guitar, and then usually I'll hear something different in the guitar, like when I'm working it out. But I really didn't even pick up my guitar for about 6 months after Rufus died. It was really crushing to me, losing him. I had him for 12 years, and he was just my homie. I mean, back and forth to Santa Fe when I lived in Los Angeles, like, he was my guy. And so when it came time, I was trying to sum up what the feeling was that I really felt, and loneliness was the feeling that was dominant. Like, I just was lonely for that presence in the house, that calm, quiet being there. And then I just thought, what's the loneliest thing I can think of? And it was the moon. And it's just interesting that it ended up being a song like that about the moon. It wasn't about loss in any way. But I feel like it captured it somehow. Exactly what I was feeling, and how much he was kind of like that anchor in my life for those years. So really writing songs for maybe 10 years. I would write bits and pieces. I've been playing the guitar for about 10 years, and self-taught. I could always find things on the piano. I could always play the piano by ear, but I never had one. And at some point I just bought a keyboard, but I always wanted to play the guitar, so I would find the melody, or easy to find the chords and stuff. But yeah, I'd say about 10 years I've been really writing. So I do have a new record coming out before the end of the year. I don't have my date exactly yet, but it's called Southern California Girl. I'm from Southern California, but I've always been pretty country in my heart, and so it's a play on the fact that I've always been a little bit Southern, even though I'm a Californian. And I live in the South now, so it's a little homage to where I've been and where I'm at now. No, I'm putting the record out myself, which is awesome, but also challenging when you're the artist and having to do all the parts. But I'm learning a lot, and it's empowering. And it's been finished for a little over like a year and 9 months, but I didn't want to release it in COVID because I'm going to tour with it. And so now's the time. But I've already started album 3, so that's also happening at the same time, which is nice. So I don't. I have a few dates in the Southeast, but we'll see. I've kind of been lucky in the past. Like I went on tour with Sean Mullins and Rick Springfield and Pat Benatar and a bunch of artists. So I'm hopeful that something will present itself again. You can find me at Jennifer Lynn's Music is basically my handle for everything. So Facebook, Jennifer Lynn Simpson is my name, but Jennifer Lynn's Music is how you find me. And and I'm on, Spotify and iTunes and all of that as well. I'm going to play you Hiding from the Sun. This is one, it's one of the first songs I really wrote on the guitar. And it was at a time I was leaving Los Angeles for Santa Fe, actually. It was the night before I was leaving to move there. And I had never even thought to record the song. And when I was recording the Southern California Girl album, we had some extra time one day in the studio, and I said, hey, can I just record this? I'd never actually heard it, back. I'd only heard myself sing it. So I recorded it, and my producer buddy, Hyatt, loved it, and so we ended up putting it on the record. So I like it. Hiding from the Sun. Headed out tonight to leave behind the broken place where I'm from. Letting go of history to try to see the one that I'll become. I thought that I was strong. Maybe I was wrong. I know I can't see what's meant to be if I keep hiding from the sun. The busy streets deceive and leave the hopeful thinking they're the only one, while buildings block the light from creeping in, revealing all the damage done. I thought that I was strong. Maybe I was wrong. I know I can't see what's meant to be if I keep hiding from the sun. And if it is a brand new day, I'm trying to remember. My eyes have been adjusted to the darkness for so long. I saw a ray of light shine on that cold day in December, suddenly reminding me I've been hiding from the sun. Well, here it comes again, reflection telling me that something has begun. I'm afraid he'll look too close and see the love that's lost and all the battles won. He thought that I was strong. Maybe he was wrong. I know I can't see what's meant to be if I keep hiding from the sun. And if it is a brand new day, I'm trying to remember. My eyes have been adjusted to the darkness for so long. I saw a ray of light shine on that cold day in December, suddenly reminding me I've been hiding from the sun. The city falls asleep tonight in colors red with all the curtains drawn. And like shadows hide in cracks divine, we all are blind while waiting on the dawn. I think that I'll move on. Someday I'll be strong. I know I can't see what's meant to be if I keep hiding from the sun. Yeah, I know I can't see what's meant to be. Thank you. Thank you for having me in the chocolate room. My first time in the chocolate room. I have to say it was sweet. And you can find me and send me a message if you found me and you're new and say hi and yay. At Jennifer Lynn's Music. So that's my Instagram, my Twitter. Jennifer Lynn Simpson. Don't call me Jessica. It happens a lot. That's why I use my middle name. So Jennifer Lynn Simpson. And thanks for having me, Larry.